Oh, hello, and welcome to another fun-filled edition of Adam's Music Box. Now, as some of you know, I am a huge fan of doo-wop, which was one of the great sort of subgenres of both R&B and early rock and roll, depending on how you wanted to crumble that particular cookie. And the Coasters were one of the greatest groups in that genre. Now, what was so special about this era? It was an era when the music, the doo-wop music, was so joyful. It was so happy. I mean, it was very different than the Vietnam era of music when there were a lot of, runaway children and, self-harm and death and war. And I get it was a reflection of the era. But when you want to have a good time, there's a strong argument to be made that the late 50s R&B, doo-wop, early rock and roll was some of the happiest, most joyful music ever because there's lots of music you can dance to. I mean, you can dance to Depeche Mode, dance right off a cliff. Don't get me wrong, very talented group and I like them, but the lyrics are downright depressing. Where the stuff that you got in the late 50s was just so brilliantly joyful. And there's a strong argument to be made that one of the most, if not the most joyful songs ever was by the Coasters, and that was Yakety Yak, Don't Talk Back. You know it, I know it. Everyone across the generations know it. And it's one of those songs where, its simplicity hides a profounder truth, which is that if you've got a great hook, if you throw in a fun saxophone solo, if you got super memorable lyrics that anyone can sing along to, that tell a story that on the one hand is relatable, but on the other hand cartoonish, it just makes everybody happy. And the Coasters had a lot of great songs, and in various incarnations, they were around for quite a while. They did the song Charlie Brown, which I do believe predates the famous Kickers run at fame. They did a great song called Searchin'. They did Down in Mexico. They did so many great songs, and they were just a wonderful, wonderful group in an era of great, great vocal groups. So that's my take. I think that the happiest era, at least in 20th century music, was definitely the doo-wop era. But let me know what you think. Ragtime music, which has its origins in the late 19th century, was also very happy. We could talk about a depressing era for music. The rock in the 1990s was seriously depressing, if you ask me. But let me know what you think. And as always, like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Take care.